Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of SmackDown. We are kicking things off tonight with the finals of the four-man World Heavyweight Championship Tournament. Of course, this man, Kevin Owens, knocking off Ricochet to advance to this match tonight. I would say it was an upset, considering Ricochet was kind of a favorite to win that match. But Kevin Owens, after catching Ricochet with two stunners, ended up stunning the world as he advanced to the finals. But can he come out on top though? Because this man, by no means, is no slouch. Finn Balor knocking off Johnny Gargano in the main event last week to advance to this match. And there is history between these two. We have seen these two face off before on an earlier episode of SmackDown. But the stakes in that match were not nearly as high as they are tonight. The winner of this match is guaranteed an opportunity to face Drew McIntyre for the World Heavyweight Championship at Extreme Rules. A big fight feel to kick off SmackDown, and I'm all here for it. Both of these men, at the start of this series, have been kind of laying low on the gridiron. If that sentence makes any sense, I'm not entirely sure, but basically, both men were just floating around the roster, not making a lot of noise. Having some matches, picking up some wins, some losses. There wasn't a lot of noise being made between these two, and now both men, well, this match could be early, could be done here early in a 2 count there. An early 2 fall. My brain is not working, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what the hell a 2 fall is. A near fall. Sorry, my brain needs to reset here. I understand this is a very important matchup that we are witnessing right now. What a dropkick there by Balor. As of late, both men have been on the rise and making some serious noise here on SmackDown. But only one can advance. As about said Ricochet, what is going on here tonight? DDT by Finn Balor. I am all out of sorts right now. I don't know what is going on. As Balor misses with that double stomp, and now Owens. This is what happens when you miss out on a month of commentary. This is what happens. The right hand there by Owens. Multiple right hands. Now Owens drops him down with a neck breaker. And now look at this, Balor rolling up Owens here, trying to get the steal to advance to Extreme Rules, and a 2 count there. No. Owens just able to get the shoulder up. Man, you gotta think. Drew McIntyre has to be watching this match from the back. His eyes have to be glued to the screen right now. As Balor hangs up Owens on the top rope, draping him neck first. It looked like Balor might have been talking some trash as Owens sat out on the outside, and now Owens returning the favor. I'll do you one better, says Kevin Owens, and Balor meeting him there at the top. This match so important for these two. Drew McIntyre. His future at Extreme Rules relies on this match. And the best part is, oh my God. Well, hold that thought for a second as Owens gets absolutely flattened into the mat by the feet of the Prince. But like I was saying, the winner of this match, not only do they get an opportunity to face Drew McIntyre for the World Heavyweight Championship at Extreme Rules, they also are allowed to pick the stipulation for that match. I don't even want to know what half these two are thinking of. An Akuta Gras by Finn Balor to put this match away. To advance to Extreme Rules isn't enough. No. Are you sure that wasn't a 3? Let's go back and look at this. How close was this to being a 3 count? I thought this match was over. And I think Balor thought this match was over too. And oh my God, you want to talk about just barely kicking out. Holy hell. Kevin Owens kicking out at 2.5. And a super kick to the chin of the Prince here. To advance to Extreme Rules, is it enough? No. We got ourselves a barn burner to kick off SmackDown as Owens goes over the top rope. Did you expect anything less? But as we all know, Finn Balor has that championship mentality. Former RFW World Champion, defeating Baron Corbin. But a lot of time has passed since then, as Kevin Owens is sent into the ring. Or I should say sent into the turnbuckle here, and now Balor drop kick right into the corner. And is this enough? And no, it is not. Let's go back and look at this. That's twice now Balor has had a moment to put this match away and still cannot get the job done. As Owens powers out at 2. You gotta think, frustration has to be setting in if you're Finn Balor, who hits a sling blade, rolls through with a drop kick. Balor is giving Owens everything that he has right now. This is the most focused we have seen Balor since the start of Universe Mode. Now Owens, what does he got in mind here? Look at this, package pile driver. But Owens, not done, looking to put this match away. Sending Balor off the ropes, pop up, power bomb, sending him down. Is it enough? Do we have a winner here? And we do. Kevin Owens will take on Drew McIntyre or Randy Orton at Extreme Rules. What a match to kick off SmackDown tonight. Take notes, future World Heavyweight Champion. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the past couple episodes were meant to air in the month of October. And of course, as we all know, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Now, yes, it might not be October anymore, but we here at the NetherDude channel still support the fight against breast cancer. Keep up the good fight. speaking of putting up a fight, we saw Logan Paul on an episode of Chase U last week. And needless to say, he did not seem very fond of Chase U. Mentioning something about Team Maverick. What the hell Team Maverick is, I have no idea, but I'm sure Mr. Paul would be more than delighted to tell us about it. I think we're about to find out here in a matter of seconds. Oh, well, I mean, if you're gonna start the faction here in the WWE, you might as well go big or go home, and looks like Logan Paul has thought just that. Big Bronson Reed has been chosen to become a member of Team Maverick. That is a 99 IQ idea by Logan Paul. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe Paul does know what he's doing. Oh, not so fast. Look at this. Now Andre Chase is the one with the list. First we saw Thea hold that list, and now it's Andre. Still to this day, nobody knows what is on that list, but I guarantee you it's something important. Always said Chase U was met by Logan Paul, who was not a fan. And clearly Chase U is not a fan of Logan Paul. I don't know about you, Andre, but this might be a mistake. This might be a mistake, Andre. Oh, man. And now the big boy is playing with his prey. And now Andre Chase being sent right out of the ring. And that might have been a mistake. And oh, wait a second. You got one big man. And it seems like he's about to go face to face with another big man. Look at the size difference between these two. And oh, wait a second, Logan Paul with a cheap shot to Duke Hudson. Well, as Thea Hale watches on, and what the hell is this? Oh, wait a second, I've seen this before. Bronson Reed Thinking, oh, tsunami! Oh my god. Right down onto the ribs of Duke Hudson. Chase U is down and out, and wait a second. Thea Hale being given an ultimatum here. And here comes Nathan Frazier. He's got a steel chair. Looking to take out Paul, perhaps. And Paul just gets out of there. Nathan Frazier coming to the aid of Chase U. But has the damage already been done? I think the answer to that question is yes. Logan Paul making a statement with Team Maverick here on SmackDown. Well, huge news in regards to the women for Survivor Series. Liv Morgan has just been appointed the team captain for the SmackDown women's team at Survivor Series by Shawn Michaels. That is huge. But that's Survivor Series. And Extreme Rules is just around the corner. So for now, we have to worry about that. And right now, what we're worrying about right now is this new trio. The brand new Toxic Attraction. Now led by Sonya Deville. Last week we saw Deville come to the aid of Jacy Jayne and Gigi Dolan. After the way Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell picked up a hard-fought victory against Toxic Attraction, Sonya Deville would come out and attack both LeRae and Hartwell, which now has led us to this match. And of course, we saw Candice LeRae in action last week, but it has been a while since we have seen LeRae in singles action. And with a new revamped Toxic Attraction, I'm not sure how well the odds are for Miss LeRae here. But LeRae isn't someone who's known to back down from a challenge here, much like her husband, Johnny Gargano. And here we go, match underway. And Deville missing with a swift kick there as LeRae landing shots of her own early on here, lands a nice super kick right across the face. Of course, we've seen Indy Hartwell join back up with The Way over the past couple months. And now, LeRae starting to take her under her wing on the main roster here as she is laying down a beatdown on SmackDown bars on Sonya Deville. I'm sorry I said that. As LeRae, holy hell, what a moonsault, connects with every piece of it on Sonya Deville, who kicks out at 1. And now Deville going to work. Former MMA kickboxer. Throwing LeRae around as Jacy Jayne throws. And she better be careful there. She's lucky she didn't get disqualified. Jacy Jayne throwing LeRae back into the match. And look at that, Deville landing on her feet, showing some athleticism here. But LeRae taking advantage of it. And Deville running right through it. Now look at this. If I didn't know any better, I'd say LeRae was actually ready. Oh man, I was gonna say ready for Deville, but oh my god, Deville making me second guess myself on that quote. There's a kick out there at 1. LeRae not wanting to go down easy here. Looking to take the fight to Sonya Deville and the rest of Toxic Attraction. Which if they get hot here, and boy let me tell you they are hot. But if they pick up a head of steam here on SmackDown, they might be a hard faction to stop. And I think the way with Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell, they've noticed that, so they're trying to stop it before it gets started. But right now, Deville giving LeRae a hard time there. Now LeRae with a handful of hair here as Deville's able to break out of it. Now look at this, finally landing that clothesline that she's been trying to hit. Now LeRae might be in trouble as she's getting stomped on in the corner here. Now Deville sending LeRae off the ropes, and again, a bit messy here, running through each other. LeRae off the ropes once again, and this time a spear connects. Now Deville raining down right hands. You do not want to get into a mixed martial arts competition with Sonya Deville. She will win. Now look at this, Deville with a combination of moves there, setting down LeRae. Now look at Hartwell. Hartwell not a fan of how her best friend is being treated right now, as LeRae looking to take advantage here. Taking advantage of the distraction caused by Hartwell here, and now stomping Deville's face right into the mat. And now Jacy Jayne up on the apron. She has something to say about this. And chaos is breaking down here, and meanwhile, LeRae has Deville down and out. This match was over about 10 seconds ago as Deville gets her shoulder up at 2. LeRae had this match won by a country mile. Give the assist to Jacy Jayne there as Deville. And now look at this, Deville with some choice words for Hartwell. Not happy about her distraction earlier in the match, and now look at this once again. LeRae taking advantage. I'll admit this time it was an unintentional distraction. Deville simply taking her eyes off the ball there. More focused on Hartwell than she should be on LeRae. And now Deville getting out of the way of that dropkick attempt there. Now look at this. This might mark the end here for Candice LeRae. Playing her down in the center of the ring. Cover here by Deville. Is it enough? And she gets her. And just like that, Toxic Attraction picking up some steam, which is exactly what the Way did not want to happen. But nonetheless, even though the Ray should have won this match, nonetheless, still an impressive victory for Sonya Deville and the rest of Toxic Attraction. The Viper not playing games tonight, and well, that obnoxious phrase can only mean one thing. The Alpha Academy has entered the building. And of course, the story behind this match. Last week, Chad Gable had a shot at the Intercontinental Championship when he took on Dominic Mysterio. And it looked like he was about to have that match won when Dominic took the easy way out and got himself disqualified. And just before it looked like La Familia could get the jump on Gable, his right-hand man Otis coming to his aid. But after that, Otis wants a piece of the Intercontinental Champion, and he was granted his wish. As tonight, Otis gets his hands on Dominic Mysterio. And a newfound arrogance has grown over the Intercontinental Champion. I guess that's what happens when you surround yourself with other champions. Arrogance is key, I guess. But there's no doubt in my mind that Gable more than likely should have had that match won last week. Dominic got lucky. We'll see how he fares against Otis here tonight. And of course, the SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley in the corner of her man tonight, along with the SmackDown Tag Team Champions Los Lotharios, Angel Garza, Humberto Carrillo. Oh man, Dominic getting folded early on here. Now look at this. Dominic wanting nothing to do with Otis, looking to regroup with the rest of Los Lotharios and Bayley. And you can see the annoyance on the face of Otis, having to be held back by the referee there. Now Dominic, well, the referee just got ran over. He should have moved out of the way, but that's neither here or there. And now, oh my god! Dominic Mysterio getting squashed like a bug in the corner. Now look at this, going after the eyes. And now Dominic off the ropes with a drop kick. Oh my god. Of course, Bayley taking care of Roxanne Perez at SummerSlam. And now, oh man, slamming down Dominic Mysterio like a basketball. Meanwhile, Dominic's been on the shelf with a supposed shoulder injury that he sustained against Ricochet at Hell in a Cell, but now he's fully recovered. But he might end up back on the shelf here if he continues to get planted by Otis the way he has been in this match. Now look at Otis. Otis firing up. He's bouncing his head off the turnbuckle. This man is a madman. But the crowd loves it as Mysterio gets hung up on the top rope. Of course, we have kept up with Dominic's father, Rey Mysterio, who is out with a knee injury at the moment. As, oh man, Mysterio getting thrown once again by Otis, and who gets met by an elbow drop. Rey Mysterio has been out for quite some time, and that will continue to be the case. Meanwhile, Dominic Mysterio making a name for himself. Oh man, that'll mess up your back if you're Otis. Now Mysterio rolling through, tries to clothesline the big man, but has no effect. And now Mysterio off the ropes once again. As Chad Gable looks on. This newfound arrogance of Mysterio in full effect here, being shown for everyone to see. And I can't really blame him, as Mysterio with a code red there and a kick out at one by the big man. There is a difference between arrogance and confidence, and Mysterio has not learned the difference. And Mysterio with a drop kick in the corner. That one caught Otis flush. And now look at this. Bayley loves what she is seeing right now. All excited is La Familia. Of course, Los Lotharios looking on as well. Now, oh man, but they might be looking on with disgust after that. As now Otis giving Dominic perhaps a taste of his own medicine here. And look at this, trying to roll up. I'm surprised he was even able to take him down with that. Dominic putting Otis on the defense pretty much throughout this match. And a 619. Oh, wait a second. Otis catching the legs of Mysterio, not allowing a 619 to happen. But Dominic still trying to take the fight to the big man. As now Otis is pissed. Dominic has ran his mouth one too many times. And now you've just pissed off the big man and Otis. Now look at this. Dominic being hoisted up in the air here by Otis. And now look at this. Oh man, doing squats. And you know Chad Gable loves to see that. And a suplex to Mysterio. And a cover here. Is it enough to put away the Intercontinental Champion? And no. You gotta imagine a win here for Otis would be detrimental for a guy like Otis. And wait a second. What the hell is Otis doing on the top rope? You've gotta be kidding me. An axe handle off the top rope by Otis. Now it's Mysterio who's in trouble. And look at that. La Familia wants nothing to do with Otis. As Dominic hammering away all on the outside. Mysterio taking out Otis. And now Otis getting ganged up on by... And oh, wait a second. Bayley just raked the eyes of Otis, who was trying to fight off La Familia, but Bayley got her hands in there and raked the eyes of Mysterio with a frog splash. And a dirty win for Dominic Mysterio. Bayley scratched the eyes of Otis. And look at Dominic celebrating like he is once. What the hell is there? Why is there pyro? He beat Otis. Why is there pyro? Bianca Belair is back, and next week is shaping up to be a good one, as Otis and Chad Gable take on the SmackDown Tag Team Champions and Los Lotharios as they put their titles on the line. And as we just saw, Bianca Belair will team with Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae against the new Toxic Attraction in a 6-woman tag team match. I about tripped up over my words there because I'm that excited about it. And then, of course, after tonight's events, Duke Hudson of Chase U will take on the debuting Bronson Reed of Team Maverick. We are seeing some serious faction wars going on here. And speaking of wars, how about Extreme Rules? The war that these two have been on has been nothing short of personal, as Dakota Kai breaks free and takes on Becky Lynch in a street fight. That is going to be absurd. And as we saw tonight, Kevin Owens has earned the right to face either Drew McIntyre or Randy Orton for the World Heavyweight Championship with a stipulation of his choosing. That is going to be interesting to see. And then, of course, the Raw Tag Team titles on the line as the Bloodline takes on the New Day in a 6-man tornado tag team match. Extreme Rules setting up to be a big show in every way, shape, and form. But right now, we've got a big main event that is happening right now. How is this for a strange fact? I was pointing this out on Raw. The same thing is happening on SmackDown. This is the first entrance from Randy Orton without the World Heavyweight Championship being around his waist. It is a very strange sight to behold. Some might say almost a welcome one. But how much longer will we have to see this? Because with all due respect to Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton knows how to win in the big time. Because Randy Orton is no longer the one that's being chased. He is now hunting. He is no longer prey. The last time we saw these two face off against each other, it did not have a clean finish, as Edge would get involved and hit Drew McIntyre with a spear to give McIntyre the DQ win over the then World Heavyweight Champion Randy Orton. But now, times have changed. And now, it's Drew McIntyre who is the World Heavyweight Champion. But does he stay weary of a challenger of the caliber of Randy Orton? Time will certainly tell. One of these two men will go on to Extreme Rules to face Kevin Owens in a match that has yet to be decided. But it will be decided by KO. And it looked like it was going to be decided earlier tonight, but Randy Orton putting a stop to it before Owens could even say what it was. Told him to save it for next week, and as Orton taking down the Scotsman and a DDT. Head first right into the mat there, and a kick out at one by the Scotsman. Drew McIntyre has been champion for 2 weeks now, and he is very prideful of that championship, taking on the former World Heavyweight Champion in Randy Orton. Now Orton, oh my god, taking the fight to Drew McIntyre early on here, and this is what I was talking about. You can't take an opponent like Randy Orton lightly. You just can't. Now McIntyre, after planning Orton with a Michinoku driver, looking to get back into this match here. A boot landing right across the midsection there, as Orton meets Drew McIntyre with a back elbow. Now Orton putting the work on the champ here right now. McIntyre looks flustered, like he wasn't prepared for this level of onslaught that's being shown by the Viper right now. And now Drew, again, in trouble here, gets hung up on the top rope. Orton doing everything that he can to put this match away early, and he almost puts away the world champ there. McIntyre barely kicking out of that. Now looking for a belly-to-belly throw, but Orton had it scouted. Orton all over the champ right now, as he looks for an armbar. Of course, at SummerSlam, we saw Drew McIntyre cash in on a wounded Edge. And we haven't seen Edge since. As McIntyre trying to hit some sort of shoulder breaker there and plants the Viper. It's one way to counter the RKO, and he finally is able to knock down Randy Orton. And now burying the right hands right into the forehead of the Viper. And now it's Orton who's on the defense. And oh, look at that, a clothesline to the outside. It took him a little bit, but the Scottish Warrior just woke up, and now look at the, oh no, perhaps I spoke too soon. Randy Orton getting out of the way of that suicide dive attempt by McIntyre. But now McIntyre fending off the Viper before he can even do anything. Ducking that clothesline, and now look at this. Future shot DDT on the outside. Randy Orton might be out. That might just be enough to put away the Viper. As McIntyre with a Claymore kick. Well, he said he was going to hit Orton with that Claymore, but the referee's at a count of 8. McIntyre needs to get back in this ring here. Now the referee's at a count of 9. McIntyre needs to get back in the ring. He won't lose the championship, but he will still lose this match. And as McIntyre meets Orton in the ring and beats him to the punch. As Orton rolling out of the ring once again. And what has the Viper got in mind here? Now Randy, oh my god, again. Another dirty finish to a Randy Orton match. How many times have we seen this happen? Far too many. And here comes the general manager. A triple threat match at Extreme Rules. Triple threat match at Extreme Rules has been confirmed by Shawn Michaels and a Claymore by Drew McIntyre. Now McIntyre has to worry about both Orton and Kevin Owens come Extreme Rules. What will the stipulation be?